It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Right to the air is Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson to throw. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. The Ravens had 14-2 heading into this final week. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
Snap the goddamn ball. What the fuck?
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw is Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 25 yards that time.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
And a hold.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Jackson now. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. He's got his man. It's Andrews. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
3rd and goal, Jackson. He's got it. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hunter Warren, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. This is complete to Hawkins. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And a fucking
and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
You look at this Baltimore defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing. Love.
Roquan,
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they will be set out now as he brings it all the way back inside the 20. Well, I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. After the interception, here's Jackson to the right side into the hands of
another holding
Flowers.
penalty, bro?
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Jackson on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Escape it. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's illegal contact? Are you serious?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here we go. Pause red. 6. Mega. Ready.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. He finds his man complete. It's Hawkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Ready.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ready, ready.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
12, 10. Strike 2. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks. And remember when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a time.
Poke, poke, motherfucker. Poke, poke. Come on, bro. Can you challenge it or no?
Gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
It almost pushed them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now. It's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Hey, report.
Jackson. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep.
No, how in the fuck we
And
ain't
he'll bring
getting
him
right
down
there?
after just a short pickup.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Okay, ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Jones.
Really, nigga? Like, what the fuck? How?
Sideline he goes. Inside the 20.
Come on,
That's
dog.
gonna be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down.
Make that shit make sense,
20-yard
man.
line.
Like,
72 yards rushing for him as he has been
what
tough
I
to
mean,
stop
bro?
here
Like,
this first
give up
half.
that shit. 70-yard run on fucking 3rd and 7. Like, kiss my ass. They ain't coming out of this fucking base person. Man.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Okay, right?
2nd down and 6 now.
Blaster, black shot. Hut.
Love now. His pass caught at the 4. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Love looking to throw it.
Baby.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
This ain't running me down this time.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it is 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready.
Running right, Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Jones
I passed committed. He ran the fucking ball on 3rd and 13. What the fuck is this, man?
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
So gay, bro.
Like, already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Striker, 3-3. Steel, black. Red, yellow. Ready.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
The passes the ball on 1st.
Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Hey, red. Red, cycle. Ready?
An inside give to Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
That That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Yellow.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
This nigga got Bakhtiari as his damn long second.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them.
Turn around, both for touchdown. Let's fucking go, boys.
Touchdown. Zay Flowers with career touchdown number 70. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Oh, yeah. Not getting out of base defense here.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. That's complete. It's Gordon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and a couple.
13.
Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else
and
get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And Gordon's got it. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Say something about that?
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
What you were saying?
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring.
Like
this team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The good old C of the C.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
That was weird. He just animated on the tackle.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Yeah, nigga. I can hear your chair cracking and everything. Well, I turned the game volume down all the way. Not all the way.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready?
On third down, Love.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies.
Touchdown! A great effort there.
Little kick route. Okay,
and the Ravens take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Black Ultra. Trail green. Ready.
Love. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
The short throw to Musgrave. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a 2nd and 2.
52 blaster.
Here's Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
A give to Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 8. To throw now. Here's Love.
Oh,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Henry here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throw caught by Flowers. There he goes, left side. And he gets this one inside the
22 for 22, baby. How's the record?
35 yards the game there. Another first down as well. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
That is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll send Gordon in motion left. On third down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad.
I mean, I ain't been like
the offensive returns have been
good,
but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Trying to get my receivers
on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone.
My wide receiver to hit 75 catches to hit a season goal. Fucking Andrews with 75 catches to get a season goal.
Even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
It just happens that, I throw to the flat and pick
and
up 20
he'll very
yards.
wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Flowers and it goes for 70. I mean, shit, what can you do? What can you do? Not a damn thing.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really played
always first sack of the season comes in week 18.
Football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking
always
care of
first
the
sack of the season comes. He's a
turnovers,
90-plus
and in this
overall
one,
X factor.
After we
That's the
saw
problem.
that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball.
And I've run this
and it
same blitz I
certainly
just
did,
ran, the
especially on the
six-man
scoreboard.
pressure. Counts.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Love. And he can't hang on to it. And the screen never got started.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. And here's Ryan right now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I mean, this has been consistent. He's gotten the 3rd down probably 10 times so far in this game. And maybe 3 or 4 of them has been run calls. It's just weird.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
That's 5.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Lamar changing the look.
Nobody over there on Zay.
That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's taken down inside the 30.
26 for 26.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He scored 10 points in the 2nd half. Bro, like, why is he not capping the damn...
And now they'll shift things around. Buying time to his left, taking it right down Broadway. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 29 yards. And the Ravens continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Well, the beauties of calling an RPO is similar to play action. Your job is to freeze linebackers, freeze linemen. And in this case, I felt like everyone got rooted to the spot while he was still on the go. And it turned into an impressive game.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
It's going to take over an hour. I think I started at 8. No. He was a little late. Started like
Here we go. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Ready?
Back to throw.
Oh, let's go, Big 98.
Pressure too much.
Travis Jones with a sack.
Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to
didn't
end.
get blocked.
They're winning
That's
by
so
multiple
bad.
touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Ready?
From the shotgun to give to Jones. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And taken right at the 35.
Oh,
officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And they will take.
This man look like he about to quit, bro. I ain't lying. It's 59-0. He just paused in the 4th quarter after punting. It's unfortunate, bro. Because I was literally about to just start running the ball. I was about to go to my fucking run, please. Sad times. Oh, alright. We're on paused. Great.
1st and 10.
Awesome sauce. This damn one play go for a touchdown. What else can I do? Yeah.
We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we
enjoy.
share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness,
hey, look, bro, like, why would you align your defense like this? I've been killing with RPOs.
And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we can probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you can hope for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
There you go.
1st down, here's Mitchell. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. In motion right comes Gordon. Another run with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the...
Touchdown. Zay Flowers.
I wanted to throw the flag. He took it away.
That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Ravens have got it on cruise control. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Took away my short route.
Sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
I've literally never thrown that fucking fade, bro.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Next time on offense, I'm going to look at that play. I think I'm probably averaging like
simply
less
gone down
than
to
8
a knee
yards
at the
per play on that
25.
play.
On the ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. The give is to Jones. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, Love. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
You know what's funny? This is what I'm doing, right? First down, come out in a run-heavy formation. I call cover 3 high flat. 2nd down.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Right.
It's been a tough
Third
go
down,
for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles.
He is not pretty good.
Football on some drives. They just haven't
If he
had
runs
any
the ball on
points.
first down, gets
Yeah, I know in their minds
runs the ball on
the
second
game
down,
plan has
gets
actually
stopped.
been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working?
Pistol
Right now,
Philly.
they got nothing
You
left
have to bring out the
lose.
Philly
They might as well
special
go
on me?
for broke.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Jones.
Roquan Smith.
And my goodness, another interception. Roquan Smith. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well,
I guess it don't matter what defense I
I'm
call.
trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's
I
really
can't even
gone
see what the
wrong.
momentum is. Oh, hold
I
on.
guess the catch-all is everything.
W18
Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
Has
And
trouble
the
seeing
scoreboard
receivers.
just lopsided,
Damn,
and
so he
it's
can't
been
even see the
ugly
damn
from the
receivers,
get-go.
bro. That's what it is.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
He took inside stuff off of Kenny Clark. Oh my gosh, man, that's a mistake, buddy.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That's our run stopping defense. That's been stopping this run all here. Only 3.9 yards per play. Good for him, right? 6.2. See, now they ain't about to fool me with this one here.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny. I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario. Like, what feels good to you and what feels good to your team? You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
On 1st and 10, Love. A check down here to Jones.
And
he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8.
Holding.
As that to the 2-minute warning. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Throwing. Love.
Oh,
and that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd down. Love.
Oh, my.
Completed out left to
Dobbs.
Dobbs.
Fanned out like I was supposed to.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That was his best play of the game.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
3rd and long for Love. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
6 completions, 440 yards for Lamar. 7 catches. We'll take these leads, my boy.
Here we go. Ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, I go in and shoot clock so like little, I forget how to do it. I gotta like look at the screen and find it every time I do shit. They never chewing the clock. When you're up 80-0, I guess you gotta go ahead and find it.
And they will take a knee here.
Oh shit, the Jags beat the Jets.
Ready.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, How does one team
That's
come
almost 10
ready to
o'clock, bro. That
play,
shit crazy.
and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed asleep.
116 yards on offense, 22 first
So
downs.
for the Ravens, they finished the regular season with another win.
158.3
against
QBR,
just 2 losses.
28.
And now they'll have the week off as they get
40
set
yards,
to go
5
after a
passing
Super Bowl
touchdowns.
title.
On top
Meanwhile,
of 3
for the
carries,
Packers,
36 yards,
they're going to
and 3
kind of bottom
touchdowns.
out here to wrap up this very forgettable season at 3-14. And it's fair to say
crazy,
wholesale changes will be forthcoming in the very near future. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Threw another interception with his wide receiver. That's funny as hell. This running back had 110 yards on 24 carries though. Broke 1 for 60. Both my linebackers had 11 tackles. Let's fucking go. Roquan had 11 tackles, 2 TFLs, and 3 picks. And a pass deflection. And a touchdown. PQ, 11 tackles, 3 TFLs, 1 pick. Always first sack of the season comes in fucking week 18. All 3 tackles, TFLs, though. That's what's up. Shit, my rookie defensive tackle came in and got 3 TFLs. Let's get it, boy. Let's get it, boy. Gary had 2 TFLs. Travis Jones finally got a sack. Big run stopper got a sack back there, boy. Hamilton picked 2 pass deflections. Say it ain't so, Billy Ho. Working that red zone offense, my boy. Yeah, gots to work on that red zone offense, my boy. And we hit all our goals and only got 20 fucking, what's that? Man, I didn't pick the big game joints, man. That's tough. I should have definitely picked 450 offensive yards, 450 pass yards, which I wouldn't have got because I only had 440. Adam tight. +4 zone. Come on. And I get 0 zone. Like, this player's useless now. Oh, we got +1 speed, bro. +2 finesse move, +2 zone, and +1 speed. That's crazy. 91 speed now. Maybe he'll get some sacks in the playoffs. That'd be ideal. That would be ideal. Yeah, fucking allergies this time of year? Yeah. We was talking about that shit yesterday, bro. Me and Joanne was out delivering to schools and shit. And we delivering, you know, like fucking lunchtime, recess and shit like that. All these elementary school kids outside running around. Everybody got on coats. Then you see like one random kid, no coat, no hoodie, nothing. Like That's the little motherfucker that's gonna get everybody in this bitch sick. It's like, damn, I don't know what happened. The whole school just calmed down with the bug. Yeah, the fucking plague was you letting that kid go outside. Because you ain't wanted to feel left out. But she ain't had no damn coat, and now she gave everybody COVID, nigga. Like, she gave everybody the Rona. Now y'all stuck. Like Chuck. Oh, did we do our job with our wide receiver? I think he had 7 catches. Yep. 79 catches, 1,300 yards, 16 touchdowns. First year as a starter. Let's go, boy. Not bad for a 4th round pick. If the whole team got 1,000 XP, why ain't nobody else got a damn upgrade point? That's kind of crazy. Oh, here we go. Carson did. Bryce Carson. Hey, +2 block shape, +1 strength. Let's get it. I get it. That's what I get it. Hey, rookie batch got one. Let's go, boy. Is this part finesse move? Alright. Damn. +4 play rec, +3 tackle, +2 zone, but I get no finesse move? Like, what the fuck? That's crazy, bro. Wild. Alright, we got a couple more minutes in this game. Check some season stats. This will we play for, right? Lamar hit 6,000 yards, 75 touchdowns, only 13 picks. Sacked 50 fucking times, bro. Well, we only lost Mike McDonald. Well, we lost what is his name? Joe Ortiz as a GM for the Chargers, which he was in Baltimore for years, I think, since '98 or whatever. Um, and then we lost Mike McDonald, and we made Zach Orr our DC. Yeah, we was about to lose him. We was about to lose him because Mike McDonald was going to sign him as his DC for sure. Say Flowers went over 2,000 yards by mistake. I don't even be like realizing I'm throwing to him that much, bro. He had 128 catches, 27 touchdowns, bro. And they just be open. I missed 1,000 yards with Mark Andrews. No. Damn, I needed him to get 5 more catches and 78 more yards. But I mean, he averaged 15 yards a catch for a tight end, so can't be mad at that. His incumbent, 29 catches, 368 yards, 5 touchdowns. I don't think I'm gonna have Mark Andrews that much longer. Contractually, Lamar about to take up all my damn cap. Stop the cap. Yo, defensively though, good lord. Patrick Queen, second season in a row, having more tackles than Roquan Smith. More TFLs, more sacks. Roquan got more picks and pass deflections. More forced fumbles. These motherfuckers are literally interchangeable. Except Roquan got that fucking ability. Lurker. That shit come in handy, boy. Handy. Kyle Hamilton with 93 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 12 picks, 11 PBUs. Marcus Williams, 92 tackles, 5 TFLs, 18 interceptions, bro. That shit is bananas. I feel like if I had more DBs with abilities, people wouldn't throw to them as much and would take more sacks. Because my sack leader only had 10.5. That's Rashawn Gary. Patrick Queen had 4. Rookie outside backer had, well, Patrick Queen had 6. Rookie outside backer had 4. Travis Jones had 2, one of which was in this game in Week 18. Dafe Owe with 1.5 sacks on the season. This nigga's fucking 90. What's his overall, bro? 94 overall with the morale boost. And he had 1.5 sacks, bro. That shit dookie. Shooky tookie dookie. Trips that you plan for the next whole week. Geno Stone had 5 picks. Rocky Sin only had 3. Yep, that's his last season for sure. I think we're going to rock Caillou Kelly over there. Man, I wish we'd have got that motherfucking, that nigga from the, Angels, bro. Otani. That's what I wanted us to get. We do now. Them Angelos motherfuckers is up out of here. Mhm. Mhm. Nope. Mm. Well, that's some shit, buddy. Who the fuck is Stephen Gaines? Why am I paying him $2 million? Oh, hell nah. He actually decent. You can go to the practice squad, my boy. What the fuck? Trying to see where I can shave some fucking money at, and that nigga was making too much. That nigga was making too much money. Gesundheit. Yeah, how you gonna say thank you before I say bless you, nigga? Yo, doo-doo head Dante. Oh, yo, before you get off the game, go to your team QB club because it's week 18. What you want to do is you want to release motherfuckers who are like on 1-year contracts because that'll save you money for next season. You know, your cap rolls over into the next season. Yep. So like I just went through and I cut 2 players. That saved me about $4 million. That $4 million gonna roll over into next season, and it'll be there for my cap for next season because it rolls over. So So like I know Mark Andrews. Well, no, I mean Ronnie Stanley, right? I ain't gonna cut him because obviously it's fucking playoffs. But he's making the savings is 20 million. The penalty is 6.68. I could eat that 6.68 million this year, right? Hypothetically, eat that 6.6 million and then have 14 million dollars in cap space for next season. Damn, so yeah, out too. Shit, he can stay for 650K though. Talking about taking them trips, looking at flipping them. I think for Madden, I made the right decision. I kept Patrick Queen and let Matabike walk. Shitty part is Matabike signed with the Steelers. Yo, I be fucking tight, bro. Bro, I have nobody else that can save me big money. Like this is crazy. I got 9 picks in the upcoming draft. I got 2 firsts, and I got New England's 5th. Interesting. Over a Recipita. He can only wear gray sweatpants. Oh, this little 96 speed receiver about to last. He about to make it through what's the name? It's kind of cheating find this nigga. Sean Wiggins. Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Yep, I can't save no more money. I'm out of here, Don Tigolo. Well, let me see how many games is left. If I go. Force win there, force win there. This one game, force win there. 2. Oh shit, there's only 2 games left. This fucking four motherfuckers don't give a damn about. They're not gonna make the playoffs, so I guess they don't really give a fuck. Why the fuck can't I tag Saints? Alright. I'll be back if I gotta advance tonight, but I'm getting off this shit.